In the next 75 days, I will be doing something that's never been seen or documented. As an absolute beginner, while working a 9-to-5 job and practically having no business experience, I will be growing my brand new social media marketing agency from $0 to $20,000 a month. Now you may be thinking, dang, Hamza, that sounds absolutely crazy. It even sounds a little bit impossible, and you might be right. There are other YouTubers out there who have grown agencies from nothing to over $10, $20, $30,000 a month, but they usually already had a successful SMMA in the past, so they're not really beginners like me. So if you're a beginner as well who's been struggling through the growing pains of trying to start your own SMMA business, or you're someone who's interested in starting an SMMA but haven't really committed yet, or even if you're a veteran entrepreneur and successful SMMA owner, I'm very happy and excited to have you here so we can go on this journey together. So $0 to $20,000 a month in 75 days is a big task. So I plan to make progress videos at least once a week to show you guys what's successful, what's unsuccessful, and my overall progress in hitting my goal of $20,000 in 75 days, basically until the end of February 2024. So to make sure that you do not miss any updates, please make sure to like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment on any thoughts or tips you have for me down below in the comment section. The reason why I'm even starting this SMMA journey from $0 to $20,000 a month is because I've recently been feeling very unfulfilled and bored in my life. I went down the traditional path of going to school, graduating from college. I have a nice 9-to-5 job that's paying the bills. I bought my house a year ago that I'm living in right now. Even with all those things that I've done, and I am very grateful for all the blessings in my life, there's still a feeling of unfulfillment in my heart. I want to put time and energy into creating something of my own that I can be proud of. My current life and the way I am making money is not something that I'm really proud of at the end of the day. So the reason I'm starting with social media marketing agency is because I do have a background in business. I graduated with a degree in management information systems, which is a mix between tech and business. So I feel like that's a small advantage I have. And in general, from watching lots of YouTubers like Iman Gadzhi, Joel Kaplan, Charlie Morgan. And it's just about learning marketing and sales, putting the time and work in to hit your goals. So that's why I'm choosing SMMA. So even though I'm practically a beginner, I have been learning a lot and have a little experience in the last 3 months. If you checked out my last video on my channel, it's a sales call of me talking to a dentist to sell my SMMA service. And I was able to close that client, but unfortunately, because I was not able to get good results and set bad expectations, the client canceled after a month or two. I tried to do more outreach for dentists. I tried to run paid ads for dentists and invested about $400 to $500, but I was not really seeing any results. So I decided I'm gonna switch my niches and pick something that I think I have more of an advantage in and can really commit to 100%. So for my niche, I don't want to say exactly what I'm doing because I don't want people to go ahead and just copy me straight out the gate. And it's more beneficial, I think, if you don't know exactly what I'm doing, so you can pick your own niche that you think is perfect for you on your own, but it is within the fitness industry. So let's talk about the criteria of choosing a niche, why I chose it, and if you're a beginner, what niche you should look to start your SMMA business in. Pick an industry that has at least 50,000 businesses in the US. This may be different for different areas in Europe or other parts of the world. When you're doing outreach through things like DMs or emails or paid ads, you have a big enough pool and size of businesses that you can target. You won't run out of leads. Basically, you can keep going over and over through the different leads through all the businesses. You'll basically never run out of people to contact. If it's below 50,000, I've even heard, even if you want to go lower, if it's below 40 or below 30,000, then you're gonna quickly run out of people to contact, because if you're sending, for example, 5,000 emails a month, you're gonna quickly run out of people to contact. So you want to make sure that your niche has at least 50,000 people. And you also want to make sure that your niche is growing. If you read Alex Hormozi's book, $100 Million Offers, he talks about how his friend was trying to grow in his newspaper business. But because newspapers declined like 25% every year, even though he was growing in it and successful in newspapers, the industry itself kept declining. So you're just gonna decline at the end of the day and go out of business. Make sure that the niche you're going towards is neutral and preferably at an uptrend. You also want to make sure that your niche needs a social media marketing service. For example, if your niche that you're going towards does not have a need for social media, they're able to do it themselves, they don't feel any pain in it, that there's no use for you at all to provide an SMMA service for them because they have no need for it. You also want to make sure that your niche can afford high ticket pricing. For social media marketing, you're going to typically charge anywhere from maybe $1,000 to $3,000 to $4,000 depending on the ROI you can get for your client. But if someone is not able to afford those prices, then you're not going to be able to sign anyone on. So typically I hear things that are low ticket niches like maybe landscaping, lawnmowers, fencing. There may be a large amount of those people and it may be growing, but since they charge so little, like $100 services, $50 services, they will not be able to afford the SMMA service cost. Another thing that's very important is you need to care about the niche. For example, since I'm going to try to go towards something in the fitness niche, it's people that I can talk to. I'm wearing Gymshark right now. I care a lot about people that are in the fitness industry. I care about being healthy. I do that myself. So you want to make sure that people that you're targeting are people you care about, that you can basically work with for the rest of your life and talk to. That way you'll be able to always deliver the best service to them. So if you have all of those down, a niche that's over 50,000 industries, it's a growing niche, they need a SMMA service, they can afford high ticket prices, you care about them. The last thing I would do is pick a niche where you have an unfair advantage. So that can mean maybe you want to go towards roofers and your dad is a roofer, so you would go for the roofing niche. If your mom is a dentist, go for the dental niche. Whatever niche you have the most unfair advantage in is the niche you want to go towards, because you'll be able to sign on your first client as soon as possible. It'll just give you a small edge that'll help you out in the beginning when you have no clients and no really social proof. So as I go through this journey of $0 to $20,000 a month and you guys are joining me on this journey, I do want a way to get into contact with you guys if possible, share any tips I have with you directly one-on-one or in a group and stuff like that. So I will be launching a Skool community that will be in the link description. You can click on it and you can join it. And I think I decided I want to make it just a few dollars a month, so it's not just filled with low quality people. These are people who are serious in starting an SMMA, so it'll be very cheap. I think it'll probably be like $7 a month or something like that. If you are interested in bouncing ideas off one another or sharing anything that you've found successful or unsuccessful, definitely go join that group if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine. It doesn't really matter to me. But if you are interested, you can just join my Skool group down in the description below. You can also follow me on my Instagram, and from there you can DM me with anything you have, and I'll probably be posting content on there soon as well. That basically wraps it up. It's just like a quick episode to go through my plan. So hope you guys enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe. Leave any thoughts or comments you have down below in the comment section. I genuinely hope this video has helped you out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.